How is Ripple and BlackRock seeming to almost pace each other left and right here? And there's a lot of, there's some conspiracy theories. We won't go down that rabbit hole, but
if we do get an altcoin season, then something like
now it's all eyes on waiting for the next move, because I think this next move is
$1,500, $2,000 XRP.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
What's up, good glitches? Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee. Buckle up, glitches. Let's go full speed, full throttle. We got XRP currently right around 318, 319. We got Bank XRP to pop off. Bank or Ripple. The Ripple is to receive its banking license. Would you consider opening a personal or business bank account with them? Please share your thoughts on why you would or wouldn't be interested in doing so. BYOB. Digital asset buy, digital asset investor. FYI, Bob Way was one of the first 10 people at Ripple. RLUSD and Ripple's banking license application is the key to a new value creation. The lawsuit finality is the key to smoothing that process. I'm very bullish over the next 12 months. We ain't seen nothing yet. Meanwhile, the SEC removes major fundraising roadblock for Ripple. The regulatory threw the company a bone, letting it bypass the Regulation D restrictions. SEC grants Ripple a key waiver. Elizabeth Warren lays out her wish list for market structure legislation. Economic data to watch this week. The best is yet to come. Crow walk. Then we rock it. XAIF, Crypto, Ripple, and BlackRock may be aligning goals. XRP's lightning fast settlement could act as a digital liquidity buffer in crisis like gold in 1933, but faster and global. Wall Street vets plus whispers of BlackRock testing XRP ledger equals. Big moves ahead and big price gains.
It starts to put in the theory that how is Ripple and BlackRock seeming to almost pace each other left and right here? And there's a lot of, there's some conspiracy theories. We won't go down that rabbit hole, but explain to me why you think these two companies are in so unique lockstep.
Well, after 2008, BlackRock's whole premise, and I've said this before, and I think it's plausible that they could be a proxy for the government to be able to make sure that the stock market and everything's maintained. Other countries, just buy stocks directly. We can't do that here in the U.S. So you need something to be able to add stability to markets. But their whole objective has been to repackage the debt and kind of float that out over time so that it wouldn't be one big impact on the economy. And so that's, kind of the same thesis here. I think if you saw a large impact to the economy coming and you needed a liquidity buffer, I think XRP could provide a really good solution for that, to be able to route through the DEX and mitigate the breaking of systems, to be able to settle stuff on the back end. And then also, we have 1933 when they revalued gold and offset our debt.
Yes.
Right. To revalue gold to the level it would need to be to offset the debt at this point would be astronomical. And a lot of people are betting on that. Right?
There's a few of them out there. Andy Schechtman, who's been on my show before, he believes that's going to be the model to reset the system, is a gold back debt reduction of just revaluing gold to what they think it would be, is around $30,000 an ounce.
Yeah, it would have to be. It currently sits at like $42 and change on the Fed's balance sheet.
Crypto Eddie, a moonshot prediction question. If there was a prediction market where you could participate in a pool with as little as 1 XRP, would you like to take a position? Agree or disagree? I don't care on whether XRP will be 2,000 by January 1st, 2026.
But I'd like to hear for the people out there who are like, Jake, what's your 2020? Let's go January 1st, 2026. Where do we think XRP could be and how do we get there?
If all of the events and catalysts play out in the time frame that I think that they will, $1,500, $2,000 XRP, and I know that sounds crazy, and that's fair.
Meanwhile, we're in a new bull market. Morgan Stanley CIO says the 3-year rolling recession ended in April after a brutal final capitulation, now calling it for a start of a fresh bull run. We're officially in a raging bull cycle.
We believe we've been in sort of a 3-year rolling recession, and that the end of that recession ended in April with the tariffs. That was the final capitulation. So we think that's a new bull market, right? We think the bear market ended in basically April. It was a pretty nasty one. There were several, along the way, and that was the final flush. And now we're in a new bull market, and capital markets activity is just another sign that analysis or that conclusion is probably correct.
Alt season inbound. Meanwhile, Tangent's weekly heavy hitters: XRP, Solana, KAS, XLM, ZBEC. Crypto Eddie new headquarters for the XRP ledger. We'll be making this source to track the most granular detail, real-time, real-world assets and stablecoin analytics. Watch TradeFi come on-chain. The flipping digital asset investor, the S&P 500 or crypto. This is the way banks, institutions, enterprises.
If we do get an altcoin season, then something like a Coinbase Top 50 ETF. They have this new index, Coin 50, which is powered by VanEck Market Vector indexing subsidiary. Lots of folks want to bring that ETF to market. We still need some clarity from the SEC on the tax implications of staking in order to kind of be fully cleared for launch for a product like that. But that could be very interesting for institutional investors who like diversification and want an S&P 500 of crypto.
Smoke Dog July 2025 Central Banks of Malaysia report claims that XRP may replace bank deposits as Bitcoin and Ethereum deemed unsuitable for payment systems. Private tokens such as XRP may be widely used as a means of payment outside of the banking system in the future, replacing the CIC or bank deposits. Meanwhile, a separate report labels Bitcoin and ETH as unsuitable payment instruments due to the lack of scalability. XLR stablecoins are a global phenomenon, even as USD dominates supply. The guide provides a global view of where the issuance is happening and how the market is evolving across jurisdictions. DCENT wallets, no more scam transactions. DCENT alerts you in real time. Real-time scam detection is now built into the DCENT wallet powered by Blockade. No extensions, no guesswork, just real-time in-app protection before you sign anything risky. Here's what it protects you from. Some scammers want them baggies by any means necessary. Secure your future with your XRP bags exclusive discount on DCENT biometric wallet on the single pack, up to 19% off, $129. And also on the biometric 2x package, save 31%. Not your keys, not your crypto. DCENT wallet, the future of crypto at the tip of your fingerprint. Uncompromising security. Now you're in control. Thousands of coins natively supported. Your best wallet for XRP, XLM, XDC, Flare, Algo, DAG. Link in the description. Glitches, Jack the Rippler, fake, pretend, XRP, the real deal. Meanwhile, counter, ham time, all season, inbound.
We've done a typical reaction, bounced right off of that support level, back up above all retracement levels of this particular zone. Now it's all eyes on waiting for the next move, because I think this next move is probably the one where things get a little silly throughout the cryptocurrency market and just kind of kickstarts everything. But I think we do have to get through this first. And once we get through this, there's probably no looking back. I would suspect that break will be the thing that actually gets the total altcoin market cap to break through the all-time high from November of 2021. When we get that out of there, we'll probably see one more pullback happen in here that will pull back to back test, and then we'll produce our 5-wave parabola, which is what I think we'll see over here for the altcoin market as well. And then that will be the end. I also suspect this moment will be the moment that XRP peaks, along with probably everything else, including Ethereum. I will preface that by saying that's just really a hypothetical guess on the timing for the altcoin market. And the reason I preface that, which I don't normally say it like that, is just because of the environment that we're in. I think we are in that phase where things can kind of pop off, and we...
Dark Defender, XRP bounced exactly at the $3.33 level. We'll see a tremendous move when this level is broken. Summary: XRP can continue consolidations towards 305 levels until 333 is eliminated. Targets 333, 439, 585. Very short term supports 305, $3. Got chart nerd. XRP can take out 327 and a local high of 360 on the impulse. I expect 440 to come with haste. The 0.0618 fib resistance must be cleared. Grad Crypto ETH versus BTC is the signal for alts. Get ready for alt season. Hope you got those bags packed. Locked and loaded, and in case you forgot, Hidden Road headquarters, 589 5th Avenue, the hidden road to unlocking your future wealth. The transfer of wealth is upon us. James Rule XRP. Grok says, as the latest data, XRP is trading at approximately $3.24. Based on web sources from early 2025, adjusted for context to match the 2017 bull run percentage increase, we apply 63,900% growth to the current price. Calculation equals 639 times the initial price. Projected price, $2,070. XRP 2026. The transfer wealth is upon us. Total strong, lock in, and keep loading up while you still have some time. The longer they take, the higher we climb on that XRP. Rich list as we near 7 million XRP wallets. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed?
Big bags.
We'll catch you up here on the mothership. I am the XRP bagman, the Moon Commander, BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank, and be your own boss. Don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. Shout out to the latest sub. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
I hope you hold it little strong, 'cause we about to boom soon. I hope you hold it little strong, 'cause we about to boom soon. The road in limbo, staring out my window. I got the formula, stack them bags up and simple, and wait until we explode. I'll meet you at the disco. We just getting started like an intro. 589 the numbers, please call out bingo. We the new heroes. Them trash coins you held went to zero. They done fell.